All right, so welcome to the Dali listening room. My name is Thomas. I'm the Senior Product Specialist here at Dali, and I'm here to present to you guys the very brand new Dali SONIK series. SONIK is the successor of the OBERON series, and it carries on a lot of the things that we liked in the OBERON, but also developing or evolving on the core technologies that we know from our flagship core, Epicore speakers, Ruby core. So some of those technologies have trickled down into SONIK as well. So we'll be covering that today. A little bit of an introduction to begin with, and then I'll dive into some of the specifics and some of the technologies and the different models of the series. So SONIK comes in 7 different models, 3 floor-standing models, the 5, 7, and 9. 2 bookshelf or stand mount models, the 1 and the 3. And then we have 2 a little bit more application specific models, the Cinema, which is a home cinema orientated speaker, center channels or LCR. And then we have the SONIK on-wall, which is an on-wall mounted, hence the name, speaker that you can use both for stereo listening or as surround sound applications. So the SONIK series are completely crafted in-house by Dali, developed in-house by our own engineers, the same engineers that do the core, the Epicore, the Cupid, everything that we do. Same team. It's hand-built at our facilities in Ningbo in China at our own factory. Those who know the OBERON series will know that it was multi-award winning. It set a standard for sound quality in the price range. Now we come out with SONIK with trickle-down technologies from core and now better series. So it goes without saying that the SONIK series will up that a notch. You'll get fantastic sound quality for the price that you pay in this category. So the SONIK series sit in between our entry speaker, the Dali Cupid, that we recently introduced, and the Opticon Mac 2 series. So SONIK is the first series that we do in the entry level, where you get a lot of models to choose from to fit a lot of different applications. It comes in 4 colors. It comes in black ash, it comes in white, it comes in walnut, which you'll see here, and it comes in natural oak. With the coloring, we also have these matching front baffles as well. We also have matching grill covers, magnetic grills, so that you get aesthetics that's more modern, that will fit kind of any decor you have in your house. Okay, so if we look at the OBERON that the SONIK is coming from, this is an OBERON 7, this is a SONIK 7. Hope you can see it on the camera here. There's a little bit of differences. The things that we liked about the OBERON, the overall design, it's been updated a little bit, but the cabinet design is mainly the same. So we are using soft dome tweeters in the SONIK series like we did in the OBERON. We are using the paper and wood fiber cones that we are getting known for over the years. These red and brownish paper cones, we like to use them because of their acoustic properties. We are a low-loss company, and we don't want distortion or breaking effects or losses in the system, not mechanically, not electrically. So what we do is that we take the parts that's closest to the voice coil and replace it with our magnet material, which is something called SMC, Soft Magnetic Composite. This is an iron powdered material that we can press into any form that we like. It can be a pole piece, it could be a ring, any kind of part that you would have close to the voice coil. The beauty of this material is it's just as magnetically conductive as iron, but it is less electrically conductive than iron. That's because all the small grains of this iron powder, they're coated individually with a ceramic coating. So when we press it into a form, none of the powder is actually touching each other, but it's still pressed so tightly that it's still magnetic. So that means that all the eddy currents, all the hysteresis, the breaking effects, the distortion effects, all the nasty stuff that you see with iron in a magnet system is completely gone when we replace with SMC. So if we look at the differences between an OBERON 7 and a SONIK 7, you'd see that something new is going on in the tweeter section. So from SONIK 7 and up to SONIK 9, we are now implementing our hybrid tweeter technology, something that was reserved for a bit higher series in the past. So now we get that in the largest ones. We also get, of course, the paper and wood fiber cones, but now they're upgraded with the clarity cone structure that we invented for the Dali core, which gives us a better mid-range reproduction in the handover to the tweeter. We are using, of course, an updated aesthetics. We'll come back to all the details of that. New outrigger feet. So instead of the aluminium base that we had on the OBERON series, now we are using Epicor style outrigger feet that both help the speaker be very, very stable, but also help the acoustic properties of the entire speaker. So if we look at the design aspects of the SONIK, you'll see that something new is going on with the tweeters. One thing is that we are using the hybrid tweeter for the bigger models, but we've also designed a new aluminium tweeter faceplate to help with widening the dispersion, but also help the tweeter and the mid-range to coexist even better. It gives a smoother transition between the two drivers to use this faceplate, and it looks and feels very, very nice. Also, you'll see that it's colored in, so the color changes depending on the color variant. We have colored in baffles as well to fit the design of the box. We also have made new speaker terminals. That's also been updated design-wise. They resemble the ones that we use on the Cupid as well. We have new logo badges as well on the bigger models. So the ones we see on the 5, 7 and 9 resemble the logo badge that we use on the Epicor speakers and the Core, of course. And of course we have the new, as mentioned, the spike outriggers. Now, so you can choose between spikes or these hemispherical rubber bumpers as well. So if you have wooden floors and you don't want to damage the floors, we include rubber bumpers for the spike outriggers as well. One of the biggest design upgrades, and something that's been wished for many, many years by our customers and markets, is that now not only do we have colored in grills that look amazing, but now they're also magnetically attached, which gives us a very sleek front panel on the speaker without any plungers or holes in the front. So this is also something that I think a lot of our customers will appreciate. Okay, so it starts out with the SONIK 1. It's using a 5 1/4 inch bass mid-range driver and a 29mm soft dome tweeter. Very nice for smaller rooms, or if you have a shelf or a wall mounting preference. Next up is the SONIK 3. Now we are up at a 7-inch bass mid-range driver and a 29mm soft dome tweeter. The smallest floor stander in the SONIK range is the SONIK 5, using two 5 1/4 inch bass mid-range drivers, a floor standing cabinet, of course, aluminium outriggers, and we're using the 29mm tweeter that we know from the smaller brothers as well. Next up is the SONIK 7. It's using two 7-inch bass mid-range drivers and our signature hybrid tweeter module. And then, last but not least, in the floor standing models, we have the SONIK 9, which is a completely new model. In terms of the OBERON had an OBERON 9, which was a big 3-way speaker. Here we're using kind of the same configuration that we do in the Core 8, which is a little bit slimmer cabinet with more bass drivers. So it's using three 7-inch bass mid-range drivers and our hybrid tweeter technology. And for the last two models, which is a little bit more application specific, we have the SONIK Cinema, which is, as the name implies, a home cinema application speaker. It can be used as a center channel, but it's also possible to put it in portrait mode, a true left, center, right system with the SONIK Cinema. And last but not least, we have the SONIK On-Wall, which is a flat on-wall speaker that you mount on the wall It's using an integrated bass reflex port design that actually uses the wall as a part of the bass reflex system, so it makes it go very, very deep in the low frequencies, even though it's a very slim and non-intrusive speaker. So this is something that's perfect for places where you don't want to have taken up your floor space, but you want something that looks the part in, for example, a kitchen or as surround sound speakers for your home cinema. So no matter if you're watching movies, if you're listening to music, if you're using YouTube, or if you're gaming, the SONIK series will have a model that's suitable for you. If you're interested in listening to the SONIK series, they are coming out now to a store near you, so contact your local Dali dealer for a demonstration.